Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So today, in this most auspicious month of Purushottama that we are celebrating, so today we'll sing our bhajan, and the Vaishnava bhajan that we are singing this week is Sri Nandanandanashtakam, and then followed by reading Krishna books. So today we are so fortunate that we have wonderful devotees from this beautiful family that Srila Prabhupada created from all over the USA. Today we have her Grace Mataji here, so she will lead us with this bhajan, and then we'll have her Grace Gita Mataji from Atlanta. She'll be leading our discussion on the Krishna book from chapter 20. So let's start with quick Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Okay. Alright, so Shamakarna Mataji is here. Let's welcome her by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Okay, so the link is in the chat, and yes, Mataji. Okay.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Nandanandanashtakam. Sucharu Vaktra Mandalam Sukarnaratna Kundalam Sujachitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam Sudirgha Netra Pankajam Shikisi Kandi Murtajam Ananga Koti Mohanam Namami Nandanandanam Sunasika Gramauptikam Swachanda Danta Panktikam Navambudanga Chikkanam Namami Nandanandanam Karenu-vena ranjitam Gati-karindra ganjitam Dukula-pita-shobhanam Namami Nandanandanam Tribhanga-deha sundaram Nakadyuti-sudhakaram Amulya-ratna-bhushanam Namami Nandanandanam Sugandha anga saurabham Uro viraji kaustubham Spurat Srivatsa Lanchanam Namami Nandanandanam Vrindavana Sunagaram Vilasana Kavasasam Surendra Garvamochanam Namami Nandanandanam Brajangana Sunayakam Sadasuka Pradhayakam Jaganmana Pralobhanam Namami Nandanandanam Shri Nandanandanashtakam Pateya Shraddhayanvita Tared Bhavabdhim Dustaram Labeta Dangri Yukmakam Nandanandanashtakam ki jai.
Okay. Any of the kids wants to read the translation? Jan, can you read English translation?
Come.
Can you come this side?
Come here.
Come this side.
Come on, they don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, so we have Vidhan from Louisville. He's going to read the translation for us today. Yes, Ridh.
I offer my pranam to Nandanandanam, whose face is extremely delightful, in whose beautiful ears hang jeweled earrings, and whose entire body is anointed with fragrant chandana. I offer my pranam to Nandanandana, whose eyes are more beautiful than the fully bloomed lotus, whose head is beautifully adorned with an arrangement of peacock feathers, and who enchants millions of cupids. I offer my pranam to Nandanandana, from whose beautiful nose hangs an elephant pearl, whose teeth are immensely effulgent, whose bodily complexion is more beautiful than a lustrous and lustrous than a fresh rain cloud. I offer my pranam to Nandanandanam, whose lotus hands hold a flute, whose lingering gait defeats even that of an impassioned elephant, whose dark limbs are beautifully beautified by a yellow shawl. I offer my pranam to Nandanandanam, whose threefold bending posture is utterly elegant, the effulgence of whose toenails put to shame even the moon, and who wears invaluable jewels and ornaments. I offer my pranam to Nandanandana, whose body exudes an especially beautiful fragrance, and whose broad chest is adorned with the Kaustubha gel and the mark of Shrivasta. I offer my pranam to Nandanandana, the expert lover of Vrindavan, who performs immaculate pastimes and who is attired in clothes which are suitable for those pastimes, and who is pulverized by the pride of Indra. I offer my pranam to Nandanandana, who, as the lover of the Vraja gopis, perpetually delights them, and who enchants the minds of all living entities. Whoever regularly recites this Sri Nandanandastakam will easily cross the seemingly insurmountable ocean of material existence and attain eternal residence at the lotus feet of Krishna.
Haribo. Haribo. Mataji. Alright, so now we have her grace Gita Mataji, who will lead our discussion on Krishna book from chapter 20, which is entitled Description of Autumn. Right, so yesterday in the class, Maharaj was saying that Cincinnati devotee is a little advanced because instead of Sunday school, we're doing Saturday school. Similarly, we are in the phase of summer, but with Mataji and all the devotees here, we are advancing already ahead to the autumn, the Sharad Ritu. Yes. So let's welcome Gita Mataji by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So, chapter 20, description of autumn. The killing of Pralambasura and the devouring of the devastating forest fire by Krishna and Balram became household topics in Vrindavan. The cowherd men described these wonderful activities to their wives and to everyone else, and all were struck with wonder. They concluded that Krishna and Balram were demigods who had kindly come to Vrindavan to become their children. In this way, the rainy season ensued. In India, after the scorching heat of the summer, the rainy season is very welcome. The clouds accumulating in the sky, covering the sun and the moon, become very pleasing to the people, and they expect rainfall at every moment. After summer, the advent of the rainy season is considered to be a life-giving source for everyone. The thunder and occasional lightning are also pleasurable to the people. The symptoms of the rainy season may be compared to the symptoms of the living entities who are covered by the three modes of material nature. The unlimited sky is like the supreme Brahman, and the tiny living entities are like the covered sky or Brahman covered by the three modes of material nature. Originally, everyone is part and parcel of Brahman. The supreme Brahman or the unlimited sky can never be covered by a cloud, but a portion of it can be covered. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but they are only an insignificant portion of the Supreme Lord. This portion is covered by the modes of material nature, and therefore the living entities are residing within this material world. The Brahma Jyotir, spiritual effulgence, is just like the sunshine. As the sunshine is full of molecular shining particles, so the Brahma Jyotir is full of minute portions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Out of that unlimited expansion of minute portions of the Supreme Lord, some are covered by the influence of material nature, whereas others are free. Do I continue? Clouds are accumulated water drawn from the land by the sunshine. Continually for 8 months, the sun evaporates all kinds of water from the surface of the globe, and this water is accumulated in the shape of clouds, which are distributed as water when there is need. Similarly, a government exacts various taxes from the citizens, such as income tax and sales tax, which the citizens are able to pay by their different material activities, agriculture, trade, industry, and so on. This taxation is compared to the sun's drawing water from the earth. When there is again need of water on the surface of the globe, the same sunshine converts the water into clouds and distributes it all over the globe. Similarly, the taxes collected by the government must be distributed to the people again as educational work, public work, sanitation work, etc. This is very essential for a good government. The government should not simply exact taxes for useless squandering. The tax collection should be utilized for the public welfare of the state. Is that all? Okay. So some very, very important points.
Keep this on or yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Okay. So some very, very important points are there in what we read just now. I think the 3 paragraphs that we read. First of all, we heard about Mamai Vamsha Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, that we are all minute parts and parcels of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So being a small part, Srila Prabhupada gives a very nice example that we have all these parts of body like hands, legs, etc. So all these parts have to work together for the maintenance of the whole body. So we being parts, we have to serve the whole, which is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is actually our constitutional position. Jivera Swarup Hoy, Krishnera Nitya Das. Nitya Das. It's not Sunday Das, Saturday Das, or once a month Das. No, it is Nitya, means always, all the time. So we actually are so fortunate that because of Srila Prabhupada, today we are sitting here in Cincinnati among so many devotees and hearing Krishna Katha. I mean, imagine if Srila Prabhupada didn't give us Krishna consciousness, what would we be doing right now? Sleeping. Exactly, sleeping. Unless if we have to go to work, right? Otherwise sleeping. And especially on weekends, I've heard people wake up at noon, right? 12 o'clock. Aram se they say. It's the Aram day, right? But here we understand from Srila Prabhupada's purpose that this human form of life is very, very rare. Out of 8.4 million species, there are only 400,000 species. Once when I was talking about that, then someone said, no, there are more than 400,000 people in the world. They were thinking about the population, right? But here it's a different species. So we are one of them. And in this human form, we have philosophical intelligence. Because, see, that's the difference between human beings and animals. We cannot expect cats and dogs come here. Come on, let's hear some Krishna Katha today. They're not going to understand. So we have a responsibility. Because we have this philosophical intelligence, we have to use it and not misuse it. Because if we don't use it properly, then we will go into that 8.4 million species cycle and then keep going up and down. And have you seen the Ferris wheel, right?
Yes.
Anyone sat on Ferris wheel?
Yes.
I sat only one time in my life and screamed my life out. I was tricked into that in Mumbai. You know, the fair, you get those big fairgrounds, you have those fairs and the fairs. Oh no, just try, you know, it just goes zoom and when it went up and you could hear me screaming, coming down, you know. It's not for everybody. But we are doing that. We are taking one body, coming down, taking another body, again and again and again. Chakkar bhi nahi aata hai, you know, we don't even feel dizzy that, oh. So Srila Prabhupada, he has given an very simple process by which we can break the cycle, right? And go back where?
Godhead.
To Krishna Loka, to the spiritual world, where there is no distress, there is no need for crisis management, anger management, distress management. No, nothing at all. It's just happiness and peace. Someone told me in Atlanta when I was talking about Bhagavad Gita that, okay, I don't mind going. It's like as if doing a favor to God. I don't mind going to the spiritual world, but I want my whole family to come with me. Arey Baba, here only you are in distress with the family. Why would you want to take the family? Okay, if they come, will I recognize them over there? What is the point of recognizing, right? We all are minute parts. We are spirit souls. Bhagavad Gita speaks 22 verses in chapter 2 about spirit soul. That is the difference between our body and the spirit soul. So here, Prabhupada also mentions about 3 modes of material nature. Right? Janardhan Maharaj, I think in Louisville, he was talking about puppets. See, we are like puppets, and there's a puppeteer up there who is making us dance. And we think, I am doing it. I'm the one who's earning, I'm the one who has made this house, I'm the one who, because of them, is my family, right? Everything is in the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So we have to see, Srila Prabhupada has given us a very small package. Not much, we don't have to do much, but we find it too much, is we have to chant, correct?
Yes.
No. We have to chant attentively. Just chanting is not good enough, right?
Yes.
Chanting is something we have to see. Prabhupada says 99% of our progress in spiritual life depends on chanting. So how should we chant? Very
Attentively.
loudly. It should be loud enough so that we can hear. If we whisper and chant, then Guru Maharaj says it's as good as no chanting. Very clearly. If we are not able to chant properly, like pronounce it correctly, loud enough, not hearing, not focusing, then it's as good as no chanting at all. So what's the dose of chanting? What is the dosage? When we fall sick, what does the doctor give us, right? Prescription. And then says take red tablet in the morning, blue tablet in the afternoon, green in the night, right? And take it every day for X number of days. Then the disease will be gone. But if I say, oh, I don't like blue color, I'm just going to choose red color, or I'm going to take once a week, or whatever, then the disease is not going to go away. So what is the biggest disease we have in this material world?
We are the body.
We are the body. Another is, I'm going to live forever, right? My family is going to be there forever. My job is going to be there forever, which there is no guarantee at all, right? I hear nowadays many layoffs happening, right? Like 60 laid off, 100 laid off, right? So we are afraid. But Krishna is saying, Ma Suchaha, do not fear. I am there to protect you. But provided we do the dosage. What's the dosage?
16 rounds.
No. No. Minimum 16 rounds. We forget minimum because we are lazy people, right? Huh? 16 bhi nahi hota hai. 16 also is a huge deal. And, you know, once I remember hearing Srila Prabhupada where he said that we start chanting and when 16 rounds are over, now I can do whatever the hell I want to do. that is the attitude. No. That is minimum 16 rounds, and after that, the more we can chant, the better it'll be for us, and we'll be able to prepare ourselves to go back to the spiritual world. Yesterday we were hearing about 7 miseries of life, right?
Yes.
Birth, disease, old age, death. And then misery caused by body and mind. Misery caused by others, like mother-in-law. Example. I have so far never heard anyone say my mother-in-law is first class. Have you? I don't answer.
Only if
Your husband is sitting here. Your husband is sitting here. Don't answer.
only if you add first class devotee at the end.
Exactly. If the mother-in-law is a devotee, then first class mother-in-law. So miseries caused by other living entities. I remember I was outside and got so many mosquito bites. That's misery, right? But from other, and miseries caused by material nature. I remember when I used to work in the corporate world, first thing in the morning, the Americans do is take a cup of tea. Indians take a cup of coffee. They all meet together. 30 minutes they talk about weather. And I just could not understand how can you think about what to say 30 minutes about the weather? What a waste of time. Every moment that we waste, we can never get it back. Every moment. Srila Prabhupada has given us chanting, he's given us devotees, he has given us prasadam, books, temples, deities, festivals, the whole package. And that too on a golden platter, right? Here it is. Very simple, just follow it. But then we say, oh, not today, tomorrow. Sometimes when I ask about chanting, I'm doing chanting, yes. Better chanting, tomorrow. Tomorrow comes? No, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Kal kare so aaj kare so ab. Whatever you want to do tomorrow, do it today. What you want to do today, you do it right now. How many of you have read Prabhupada Leelamrit? So many difficulties Srila Prabhupada had to go through just so that we can sit today on the computer and be able to talk Krishna Katha. So if we meditate on Srila Prabhupada's sacrifices, then we will appreciate Krishna consciousness more. Very, very important. But unfortunately in the material world, we are in, amongst non-devotees. Illusion is there, Maya is there, like Bhagavad Gita says, as the senses come in contact with sense objects, there is attachment. And when there is attachment, then there's a desire to attain it. And when that desire is not fulfilled, we are very happy.
No.
I'm glad you're not sleeping. We get angry. We get angry. I sometimes do a little trick just to make sure. Sometimes devotees are sleeping with eyes open.
Siddhi side.
Oh, they have attained samadhi.
Siddhi
I was
side.
going to ask you, can you please explain how it is? Like, whatever you're saying may be true. Maybe.
Oh, good. No, you have to hear. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says we have 2 ears, so we hear more and we speak less, right? Yes. So what was I talking about? Huh? What?
Desires that
Yes, yes. So when the desires are not fulfilled, Krishna says one gets angry, and when there is anger, there is bewilderment of memory, intelligence is lost, and a person falls down. Not literally fall down and have a stick to walk with, but fall down in consciousness. You see? So you have to be very, very careful. Prabhupada has given us everything that we need in a very simple way. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said how many rounds we should chant? 64. So the devotees in early days, they told Prabhupada, no. And then Prabhupada said, okay, 32 rounds. Oh, no. See, we have the ability to bargain. Like in India, you buy something, give cilantro free, right? Give some mirchi free, right? Dhania mirchi free kind of, right? Kadi patta free, yes. Then Prabhupada says no 16 rounds and not less than 16 rounds. So we are very fortunate that because of our piety in the previous birth, we got the opportunity to come to Krishna consciousness, meet devotees. Some came through reading books of Srila Prabhupada, some through meeting devotees, some visiting the temples, or whatever it may be. We should make sure that we take full advantage of this opportunity, because if we choose to become lazy and say, oh, I still have many years to live, right? How old are you? 8. So you still have 92 years to live, right? That's the mentality, right? That I'm going to live at least 100 years, right? Like I was explaining, I think in Louisville, that there was a survey done that the average age in America is 65, in India it's 85. I guess more pious people there, I don't know. So my niece said, Mom, we'll stay here till I'm 64, then we'll go to India. So I can live till 85. It doesn't work like that. Like Maharaj also was saying, 7-day notice we have. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We can die any day, any time. So we must take full advantage of this opportunity that Srila Prabhupada has given us to associate with devotees. See, association plays a very important role. The more we will associate with devotees, the more we will feel our faith becoming more firm. We have more determination. We become more serious on this path of Krishna consciousness. So all of us who are chanting 16 rounds, we must try to do it attentively. That is real chanting, not chanting while doing anything else. We cannot do anything else while chanting. You see, here, I don't know whose bead bag it is, but I'm using it. Mine is over there. Soumya, sorry. So, Srila Prabhupada gave us beads and the bead bag, right? So then, why did he ask us to remove this finger? Yes. False ego. Okay, what else?
It's like we use it to criticize others or pinpoint things.
Criticize others. What else? But you all are forgetting the main reason. Yes. Yeah, to keep you awake, kind of, yes. But in Kali Yuga, what is it used for? Let me show you. This finger is for Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. No, this finger is not for browsing the internet or the phone. No. We have to be very, very careful. We do not do anything while chanting. Nothing. No talking, no sleeping. Definitely no sleeping.
With eyes open.
With eyes open, exactly. Some to even chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. No. If we start feeling sleepy, then we get up and we start walking. Right? We start walking so that we stay awake and hear what we are chanting, because unless we hear what we are chanting, the sound vibrations will not go through the ear into the heart, and the heart will not get cleansed. You see, we are so used to being praised. Yes? Anybody here likes to be praised? Hey Dan, you're so good. You're so handsome, right? We like praises, right? We wait. As soon as we enter, especially even in the temple room, who all is saying Hare Krishna to me? Who is smiling at me? Oh, that one didn't say Hare Krishna to me. How dare? Right? We feel I am so important. I want that praise. I'll end with one story I had heard. The wife, this is very common. Wife will ask husband, can you praise me? Can you tell some nice things about me? Husbands are smiling, so it's true, right? Can you please glorify me? Right? Because I know I need to, I am glorious, right? So the wife asked the husband, can you please say some nice things about me? He said, oh, you are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. She said, what does that mean? I'm alphabets? No. He said, no. A for adorable, B for beautiful, C for charming, D for devoted, E for elegant, F for friendly, G for gorgeous, H for, what can we think? Humble. Oh my God. Someone who's asking to be glorified cannot be humble. He has to say, oh, you're humble. Huh? And he stopped. She said, what about IJK? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And that made her more angry. See, we're looking for glorification. That someone should say, oh, you dress so beautifully, your smile is so beautiful, you sing so beautifully, right? You're an excellent cook. Look at the deity worship you do. So we have to be very, very careful because pride can sneak in at any moment. One thing I learned is whenever someone praises us, right? Or you are a good kirtaniya, or you give nice class, your deity worship, whatever, offer that glory to your spiritual master straight away, so that the pride doesn't get into the. So thanks to Srila Prabhupada. Did we ever imagine we will ever meet each other in our lives? Never. Never. Right? And I have noticed in my past 40 years spiritual life, spiritual family is more powerful and more close and more loving than your material family. Do you all agree?
Yes.
You can't say your parents all are sitting here. It's a trick question, no? It's a trick question.
You get bonus point.
You'll get a gulab jamun. There is no. Okay, is that all? Thank you, Hare Krishna.
We can take some questions if somebody has.
Okay.
Anybody online, if you have any questions, we'll open up the forum now for if you have any thoughts, reflections, any questions from anybody?
Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful
All
class.
glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, as you said, chanting attentively is very important. But sometimes, like many services we have to do, uh, we didn't get time for chanting. So what should we do? Or even if we chant, we have so many things going on in mind. Okay, that service is left. Okay, I have to do this also. This should be on time. So what should we then? How to manage at that time? We try to chant, but still mind is running that okay, that service is left. So what is more important, services or doing our chanting? And if chanting, then how to manage? How to like do it attentively? Hare Krishna.
Sorry. Srila Prabhupada says time management is very, very important. In corporate world, they have seminars on time management because even the boss doesn't want the employees to waste any time, right? So in spiritual life, it's more important not to waste time at all because Krishna is time, right? Krishna says, time I am. So if we are saying that we don't have time, that means we haven't really contemplated on our lifestyle. We haven't contemplated on what all we do throughout the day. So what I used to do in the early years, in my diary, write down everything that I did from the time I woke up, what time I woke up. Thank you so much. What time I woke up, what activities did I do, when did I chant, how was my chanting. And then after the end of the day, if we go through that list, we'll see there are so many activities where we wasted our time. You see, there are so many activities that we could do without, So even Prabhupada says that if we are saying I don't have time for chanting, that means time management is not right. So then, if we are sleeping 8 hours, we can reduce it to 6 hours and we get 2 hours of chanting. You see? We have the tendency to sleep more than necessary. And the excuse we have is, my head is hurting, my back is hurting, I work too hard, or, too much work, etc., etc. No. 6 hours, of course, based on medical condition also, it might change. But if we see that we are sleeping a lot, we can reduce that time. If we are talking a lot, we can reduce the time. But somehow or the other, find time in the morning. If we are not able to finish 16 rounds in the morning, then Prabhupada says do 4 rounds before breakfast, 4 before lunch, 4 before supper, and 4 before dinner. But that is like, you can say, the last resort. But try to do it in the Brahma Muhurat in the morning. It's just time management, that's all. And if it is difficult for you to come up with a good schedule, then you can take guidance from senior devotees and take help from them. But how many hours did Prabhupada sleep?
2 hours.
2 hours, 3 hours, right? Maximum 3 hours, right? Even at that age, in 80s, right? You're young, I'm sure you're 16 years old, aren't you? So, yes, time management. And also priority list, right? Okay, this is very, very important. Chanting should be right on top, right on top. But that doesn't mean we neglect the family. Family also is important. But we can train the family to help us. Like someone was complaining to me, my husband doesn't do any work at all, no work at all, and I'm tired. So I talked to the husband. I said, from tomorrow, do some laundry, do some dishes, help out in chopping vegetables, right? That's what family is about, right? Helping each other. See, in India, they used to call it marriage as Vivah and Vivaha Yagna, right? Vivaha Yagna means husband and wife are going round the fire and taking a vow that they will help each other spiritually also. That is Yagna. Now it is destination wedding. I don't know. I don't know what else they do, but it's all about material life, right? No spirituality. But Vivaha Yagna means help each other. So the whole family helps each other so that everybody can chant 16 rounds.
Minimum.
Minimum. Yes, minimum. अरे बाबा पहले 16 पर तो आओ.
Yes, Mataji, true. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anybody else would like to say anything in the crowd? Or anybody here has any? Anybody has any questions?
Yes.
You should always transfer. So, but sometimes when someone praises you, it's direct. How do we differentiate that? Like someone is just praising and someone is saying actually pretty much. Because some things like when we get acknowledged for the things we do, we get motivated to be about it. So first is that, like, how do we know, like, and the second is like,
Let me answer this first because I have tendency to forget. Kali-yuga memory. Yes, sometimes it is easy to differentiate whether you are being praised for namesake or genuinely being praised, right? Mostly you can tell from the body language, from the tone, from the expression on the face, right? Just like as a speaker, you can tell who is sleeping with eyes open, right? It's experience. So like that, you have experience, that whether it is genuine or not. And if it is genuine, then first of all, mentally we offer it to the spiritual master. That whatever Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the ability in man.
Parusham Rishu.
Yes, so he because of him we have the ability, like whatever good qualities we may have, it's all coming from Krishna. It's his mercy, right? Offer it. So that way we won't become proud. And then if someone praises our service, yes, it is motivating, but then it should help us to become more determined to do better service for Krishna. Like in 12th chapter, Krishna says he gives us options. You remember in my days in school, at least there was multiple choice answers, right?
Yes.
So you could, if you didn't know, you could do ina, mina, mina, mo and take an answer, hoping that it will come true. I mean, it is the right answer, right? So Krishna gives options in chapter 12. Okay, fix your mind upon me. If you cannot do follow regulated principles, like that he gives options, right? So, I forgot what I was talking about.
Offering our glorification to
Yes.
Guru
So
Maharaj.
we can decide that okay, let me do better service, right? Or let me take more service. Let me put more effort into this service to make it a lot more better for the pleasure of God.
And sometimes
That
we
is
do-
genuine. If we feel that's the
Yes,
genuine
genuine.
appreciation.
And if it is not genuine, just give a big smile, big Krishna conscious smile. Thank you.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, that's it. But make sure your thank you is genuine. Because otherwise the chakkar will keep going.
And sometimes, how do we measure ourselves like we are progressing in our spiritual journey?
Yes, this is the question I had asked my spiritual master, how to know. He said that there is a thermometer for that. Just like when we have body temperature, we have the thermometer that tells us how much is the temperature. So similarly, the spiritual master is the thermometer for us. And he said if he's not around, then we can understand if our material desires are going down, spiritual desires are going up, then temperature is good. That's what he said. So we can also gauge ourselves honestly. Sometimes we have desires, even though they are material, we say, we'll use it for Krishna. Right? But at heart, it is for me, for my enjoyment. So that material desires, if they are going down, you're on the right track.
And I think, like you said, Mataji, because I heard exactly that statement of Guru Maharaj, and Maharaj said, just like you said, that, if our desire to increase chanting, increase reading is going up, that means, we are making progress. So not just minimum 16 rounds.
Yes, not minimum 16 rounds.
And even devotional service.
Yes, do other activities also, right.
Okay, good.
But all this becomes very easy when there's good association. I see? Whether it is physical, online, on the phone, whatever, that association gives us that encouragement to continue. Association very important. Otherwise, we may, what they say, fall off the wagon or something, right? There's some phrase, fall off the wagon.
And I've got one comment to tell Mataji. As you told that, see why we are all here. So what is this? How come it came through like this? So I was remembering that yesterday I wanted to go to Indian police. Prabhuji told me, Mataji, please come, we will have good. So I was thinking that if I miss this association, I might have missed everything, like being with the devotees and
Yes.
enjoying with them and hearing Krishna Katha and
Yes.
having association with Maharaj and DT service.
Yes.
I might have missed so much. So I feel
Exactly.
extremely happy and thankful to
Yes.
Prabhuji and
We should
Mataji.
take full advantage of any opportunity we get for association.
I was just very adamant. No,
Prabhuji was telling me, why don't you come and stay for 1 month in Louisville? I said, my family might kick me out. But yes, if you call, I will come, no problem. Because association everybody needs. Everybody needs association. And we need variety of association, right?
Yes, variety.
See, our mind is such, sometimes we get bored with same association. Right? Oh, the same face, same devotees, same kirtan, same mridanga. We forget to appreciate that it's not same. It is transcendental. Yes. How many times you've read Krishna book?
Yes.
But still every time we read, it is like, wow.
New realization.
New realizations, yes. You had a question
Yes,
from...
Mataji. So initially when you started, you were talking about the spiritual, initially you started with material payment. And you gave the example. So, and you said one thing in that one, there is no relationship in the spiritual family, I guess so.
You mean the family that we are talking about, my husband, my children, the same family going there and recognizing them there also.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means like there is a relationship there.
Yes,
But,
yes.
not the same set of people will go there.
What a relief, right?
I heard also somewhere. I just wanted to make sure that it is correct. So it is said that we have Prabhupada family, so they serve together. Is that the same thing?
Yes, serve together. Yes, like Maharaj was saying, we can be a blade of grass over there, or a tree, or like a sakha, any. But there is mood is service, and this whole process is to purify ourselves so that we are eligible to go there and serve properly. You see, here we are doing yesterday. I think Maharaj was talking about girls, when they are little, they want to cook, so you give them toy kitchen set, right? Toy kitchen set. Oh, you practice. So there we are doing that practice, so that there we can go and do the real thing. Yes.
Form and shape there or do
Yes, Bhagavatam says that we get a spiritual body when we are qualified to go back to the spiritual world, right? Yes.
so we get born over there?
There is no birth. There is no birth. Soul is eternal. There is no birth. It's just we give up material body and take on the spiritual body, which is suitable for the spiritual world. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Let's thank Mataji by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol! Hari.
Haribo.
Haribol.
So as Mataji said, she was remembering the scream in the Ferris wheel, right? So like that, we also, when we go into the womb, we have been screaming, "Oh Lord!"
And someone standing down laughing while I'm screaming.
So we have also forgotten that scream. We have been praying to Krishna when we get into the womb, and then so now we have to remember that scream. And like Mataji said, when we are in the association of devotees, everything becomes so easy. Understanding Bhagavad Gita, Mataji has been given the name, Her Grace Gita Mataji, Gita Devidasi by Maharaj, and she makes all the learnings of Gita, all the learnings of scriptures so easy to understand. And that not just easy to understand, but as Maharaj was saying, that we could apply it in our lives, right? So who are going to apply the teachings from today in our lives? Haribo, everybody. Yes, thank you so much, Gita Mataji, for that wonderful class and practical tips from her own journey of 40 plus years of experience in Krishna consciousness that she has distilled it so nicely for us. All right.
Did nicely.
And yes, and thank you also to Ridan for the wonderful reading of the translation of Nandanandan Ashtakam, and Shama Karuna Mataji for the wonderful invitation, and all the devotees here who are assembled here from Louisville and Atlanta, and this wonderful family of Srila Prabhupada. Hari Hari Bo! Thank you all for joining. Hare Krishna. Let's end with Vaishnava Pranam prayers. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bo.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.